This is not Returning a different quarter for Kappa, and this is the first time on my channel. My name is Retro. I used to review cartoon series, anime series, or do something completely random. And today I'm gonna review Last Kids on Earth, Book 2, Season 2, whatever you feel like how it sounds. Anyway, this season was pretty fun. I mean, it proved on what happened in Book 1. Book 1 is basically a Jack and a bunch of his friends trying to survive, not save, survive the world. But Book 2 actually gets the chance to explain why the world is sort of ending. It's because of Razak. It's basically this ultimate evil who jumps to universe to destroy the whole humanity for some reason. Usually evil doers who are evil masterminds never explain why. I mean, that's usually normal for kids shows. They just, oh yeah, end of the world. Sure, it's pretty normal. I mean, yeah, don't explain why our evil villain wants to be evil. At least for now. It didn't explain why, but you get a big deal. She is very dangerous. Of course, the kids find out they have to figure out how to stop her. Of course, they meet a new character called Crow, the giant beast thing, ogre. I can't describe it. It's the monster, but have a beard. Yeah, he's basically the old wise mentor who trained as a kids to find this magic book. Oh, he has the magic book. He told him, yeah, you basically have to collect stuff and put on this book so he can stop the evil doors. And the kids believe him because, hey, it talks. That thing talks. Monster can talk. Why not believe it? It makes sense. For a little while, do you realize, yeah, Crow kind of screwed him over because he's lied, because he's the minion. He's like the right hand of the true evil one. So they have to pretty much to stop him too. But that's like the very end. Oh yeah, forgot. Spoilers. Yeah, no. If you've seen this season 2, you see this review, you know what you're getting into. Besides that, that is kind of interesting because Jack really got a cling to Crow. I mean, you could see Jack, he does explain he's an orphan, he doesn't have a family, he doesn't have anything to latch on to. Of course, every time he has the chance, like his friends who are kind of misfits feel lonely, he trying to cheer him up, always trying not to put him in danger, you understand him because he has nothing, only them. Especially you have this old wise mentor. It becomes sort of a father figure to Jack. When he father figure portrays you, he feels unplugged, broken, unbetrayed. He's just not himself. He feels empty, and you see that on his stare face, that he just wants to be alone for a few seconds. Not an emo. I mean, they tried to be emo-ish, but they tried to avoid that to explain, yeah, this wouldn't happen to someone who is very clingy, someone who needs attention, and you think that's the one of the flaws, but at the end, he's just crying out he needs a family, needs someone who cares, and you feel that the person you care of portrays you. And that is so well handled. That was like, yes, this torturing Jack look down on the ground and feel sad for him. Especially how the other friends do get the better too. For example, Quint, because book 1 they never actually develop Quint. He's just a smart person, but that's the only thing he has. He feels weak to book 2. In that, actually do explore because he's smart, but he's not physical or strong or even has a lot of endurance. He's kind of pathetic looking, but you use his strength as a weakness. He feels he's not contributing. He doesn't feel he is worthy with his friends. That was also fascinating. You also like Dirk, who is probably the most full complete character of all of them, because Dirk, he is just not the bully character. He's not the mean character. He's not even the emo. He's so much more. He has so many layers. He likes to cook. He likes to make a garden. He likes to talk about his fairy bird. This guy is a full character. Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I love him. You don't need him a backstory. I mean, they do a little bit, but yeah, I think you don't need that much. He is complicated, interesting, especially the female character called June is part of the second most complicated character next to Dirk as first, because June is also equally interesting because she is basically a reporter who used to do things. Now she's kind of paranoid, tired. She wants answers. Then you kind of get frustrated with the guys because they don't focus enough to figure out the answers, because her instinct being a reporter always kicks in, always asking questions and you never getting the answers till they actually found what's going on. Yeah, I found that sort of interesting. You also how she has really good friends with Dirk. They are very similar. I mean, everything they like, they're the same. How what book, favorite animal, food. The point is sort of creepy but enjoyable, because Dirk, you find out he's a kind of like a paranoid person about aliens. They also make a very clever reference to the aliens or these creatures are a fairy folk, and you realize this the same thing because there are different kind of creatures, different universe. So technically, they are aliens. And that is very clever. Yeah, I love that sort of kind of cleverness going around every couple of episodes. Not every episode. There's some moments have like little clever moments, like they fight a huge kind of sand beast, and you go inside that sand beast. It's all whirlwind. And yeah, I was like, that's kind of clever. You have little moments like that that feels really genius, and took that time to figure out how it felt to go inside a monster of sand. How it feel going inside a monster who is made of wood. Can he actually swallow you? No, he can, but the end, they're wood. That's super clever. They have a lot of thought creating the creatures. Now, anything bad? Well, I have to say, kind of one thing is Jack himself, because you think he's a very annoying character at the very beginning, but at the same time, that little annoyance shows why he's sort of kind of talkative, always wants the attention because he's an orphan, and that is not a weakness, that is a strength. Yeah, I love it. Anything else, I mean, this season was incredibly well made, interesting, well developed. You have characters are really focused who they actually are, who they contribute. You have to plot all the thought process they get into, especially all the fight scenes. It felt straight out of the video game, especially like trying to take down the main boss on the final episode. Feels something straight out of video game. They had to go take this giant beast, now throwing zombies, now using the house as a fort, and you have this creativity like, oh my god, just please make this as a video game. Sell me the video game of this, because it's just so creative, so enjoyable. Make me a Sandlot of a game of The Last Kiss on Earth and let me play it. That's how much I enjoyed this show. It's kind of hard to say anything negative because they pull it off. Any weakness, make it at the strength. You have to apologize. You have to respect that. I don't know about you. This show was awesome. Besides that, I have one question. What were your favorite part? What were your favorite thing you just enjoy and you can't stop applauding and drooling? Just say that is genius. I got nothing else to say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.